Today on the newscast, America's hidden covenant with Mystery Babylon. Is the United States in a secret covenant with the world's most wicked city? Find out next. No, they are real plans being hatched by elitists in the World Economic Forum. In the UN, would love to have you join us here as subscribers, folks. It is almost like something out of Nazi Germany. Christians are being arrested simply for praying for people in public. For more on that shocking story and how it could be coming to a city near you, make sure to check out my interview with Canadian activist and Pastor Benjamin, a good friend of the newscast. You're not gonna want to miss it, because we are bringing you the kind of cutting-edge prophetic news that you need to know. Until next time, God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace. We're talking about things that are happening in the world's most wicked city, Mystery Babylon. And no, we're not talking about some ancient city in the Middle East. No, Mystery Babylon is the not-so-secret name for the city of London in the Book of Revelation. And what's happening there right now has direct ramifications for you no matter where you live. As we've documented here in the newscast many times over the past few months, London is openly embracing occultism, Satanism, and every form of wickedness under the sun. At the same time, the church in America is being mocked, ridiculed, and persecuted like never before. Do you see a connection? We believe that there is a direct connection there, and we've laid it all out in the newscast. Among heads of state around the world, and yes, in the U.S. government as well. I don't know about you, but I want to take a minute right now and sound the alarm again. If you have not yet done so, I urge you to immediately subscribe to the news channel. Click the notification bell so you get alerts every time a new video is posted. Hey, you're not hearing about this stuff in the mainstream media. We're coming to you every day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekend, depending on the news cycle, and we re-bringing you the kind of cutting-edge prophetic news that you need to know, so please join us here every single day. Hey folks, welcome to the Watchman Newscast. We've got more breaking news for you today. Remember yesterday when we talked about that shocking new poll that showed that nearly half of all Americans are open to a one-world government? Well, today we have an update to that story, and it's even more shocking. This comes from the World Economic Forum, that WEF, which is pushing hard for a so-called Great Reset and a new world order. They released this study a few days ago, and it said that 63% of Americans are open to giving up some personal freedoms in exchange for greater economic security. That's an increase of 12% over last year. And folks, what does that tell us? It tells us that many Americans are not only open, but hungry and thirsty for a one-world government. They want to turn over more and more power to a one-world government in exchange for what they believe will be greater security. Does that sound like a good deal to you? I don't think so. And look, we've been sounding the alarm here in the newscast time and time again that the Great Reset and the New World Order are not some far-fetched conspiracy theories. And folks, something else to keep your eye on is how the persecution of the church is ramping up in Canada. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here today on the Watchman Newscast.